Greetings everyone! Yes, as a few of you guessed on my Twitter account, my special Christmas review is Sonic Christmas Blast. This special is significant for two additional reasons. It's the first Sonic animation I've done for this channel. 2D animation that is. And second, this is the final episode of the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Unless you consider the episode Hero of the Year the true finale, but that's something for another day. Okay, enough dawdling. We begin our story with the citizens of Robotropolis awaiting an announcement from Santa Claus on the TV, including this green hat kid. And here's the jolly green guy himself.
Season's greetings to all my friends everywhere.
Looking a little stiff there, Kringle. Anyway, he's announcing that he's retiring. The people take it well.
No, Santa, please! It's too sad!
Don't worry, Santa already has someone chosen to take up the job. Robotnik Claus, and oh geez, that outfit! Did it shrink while you were washing it, Robotnik? I can get past the arm and the leg areas, but that belly, that hairy belly! Have some class, dude! Scratch and Grounder in cheerleader outfits have more dignity than you. Anywho, we'll soon see that Robotnik Claus is the complete antithesis of his predecessor. He wants the people to give him stuff for Christmas. Heck, later on we see robots building chimneys at his base so the ordinary citizens can come down to give him presents every year. In fact, the Green Hat Kid's so angered when he learns about all this, he actually punches Robotnik in the gut. That's pretty bold of you, kid. However, for this trouble, he gets sent to work at a robot factory. Meanwhile, in the woods...
You got it, Sal. Don't say another word.
Otherwise, we have to pay someone for this minor cameo. Seriously, Sally does not speak at all in this special. Sonic and Tails head to Robotropolis to get Sally a gift. I mean, she gave him this ring with squiggly lines on it last year. Why not return the favor? And I'm sure that ring is just some one-off thing. They reach the city to find all the stores empty, and here's why.
Good work, fellow pups. And now we will deliver this batch of presents to jolly old Robotnik Claus.
Did he say Robotnik Claus?
On their way to intercept the truck, the Green Hat Kid shows up. He somehow escaped from the robot factory. He fills Sonic and Tails in on the Santa retiring thing. Then Scratch and Grounder show up to gloat over what really happened to Santa. Turns out Robotnik kidnapped the real Santa and replaced him with a robotic duplicate. The same one we saw on TV earlier.
And you get this! Merry Christmas!
Oh no, whatever shall Sonic do? Yeah, Scratch and Grounder, if you couldn't beat him in the past 65 episodes, you can't beat him here. After Sonic turns the tables, he dons one more disguise to get the dumb bots to reveal Santa's exact location.
He's in an ice cave!
Yeah, 7 miles south of the North Pole.
Thanks, guys. Jump in this garbage can.
Robotnik Claus gets word of this and orders the SWAT bots in the area to keep an eye for the hedgehog. If you're expecting these guys, think again. The SWAT bots here have different designs meant to match the aesthetics of this cartoon's universe. Sonic arrives and easily takes care of them. Wait, those squiggly lines on the cave wall look awfully familiar. Anyway, Sonic rescues Santa and they head back to his workshop, hoping to salvage Christmas in time. But Robotnik Claus has pilfered it as well. Sonic, ever the optimist, hopes to get all the presents back while there's still time. Santa points out that the hedgehog would have to deliver presents to millions of homes, which is impossible at this point. Man, things are bad when the jolliest man alive is glum. That is until...
By jingle! Where did you get that ring?
Princess Sally gave it to me last Christmas.
Follow me. This may be the answer to everything.
Yep, the ring has plot significance. While he was held captive in the cave, Santa learned from the pictographs that the ring Sonic wears can unlock the power of ultimate velocity. That is, after completing a series of trials, including going up a tall mountain, snowboarding down some cliffs, paragliding, and biking on extreme terrain. During the snowboard and paraglide challenges, Sonic encounters Scratch and Grounder as they try and fail to capture him one last time.
Yeah, well, you could have told me the trap was that close.
Oh, sure! And whose idea was it in the first? Woohoo! Oh, boys!
So long, you two. Your legacy will live on in reruns, comics, and spiritual successors. Despite Sonic successfully unlocking the power of ultimate velocity, it's too late. There's only a few minutes left until Christmas proper begins. However, Sonic did not go through all those trials just to quit now. He zips straight to Robotnik's lair and steals back everything. He even took Robotnik's Santa outfit, which I admit is an improvement. Time to hear Long John Baldry ham it up one final time.
I hate that hedgehog! I hate him! That vile little creature! That prickly vermin!
Thanks to ultimate velocity, Sonic delivers the presents just in time. Even the Flash would be impressed at this. He even has time to give Sally gifts as thanks for the ring. Santa's so impressed that Sonic saved Christmas, he's going to retire after all. He then appoints Sonic as the new Santa, and surprisingly, Sonic accepts. What a fitting end for this version of Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess. If you're wondering how he'll continue to fight Robotnik, well, he now has access to Santa's resources, including whatever means Santa uses to check on the naughty and nice kids. Plus, he has that ring that gives him ultimate velocity!
And he wishes all of you a Merry Christmas.
The kid's right. An extremely Merry Christmas.
Sonic Christmas Blast is silly like the rest of the series. Much of the voice cast returns for this one. The only one who didn't come back is Tails' voice actor, Christopher Welch. Instead, Tails here is voiced by Chris Turner. We can speculate all day for the reason, so we'll just move on. From what I've read, this special was going to be called An Extremely Sonic Christmas, backed up by this image from Sonic Issue 41. More than likely, it was supposed to promote Sonic Extreme for the Sega Saturn, but since that game was cancelled, it was more than likely renamed Sonic Christmas Blast because of Sonic 3D Blast. The presence of this bird, which could possibly be a Flicky, might support this. Sally's appearance is an amalgam of her design from the SatAM pilot and the SatAM series proper. The animation overall matches the series tone, but I would like to point this out. If you look closely at Sonic's hands, there are times it switches between him having 5 fingers like his game counterpart, and the 4 fingers his animated version usually has. Some people are probably going to ask, how can Mobius have a Santa Claus and a North Pole and such? To which I reply, who cares? One of the most famous Christmas specials of all time, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, more than likely took place on a world different from ours. But it's heavily implied there is a Santa Claus, especially since the Grinch made a Santa disguise for his plan to steal all the Who's gifts. The funny thing is, even with no pants, the Grinch has more dignity in the outfit than Robotnik. Overall, Sonic Christmas Blast is a holiday guilty pleasure, especially for some hardcore Sonic fans. I'd say it's worth checking out at least once. And with that, I would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and if you don't celebrate the holidays, have a great day and be safe.
Mistletoe.